So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Jeffman316 Pop Culture Reporter channel. I'm your host, as always, Jeffman316. Yeah, that's me on the sign right there. Boom, Jeffman316 Live. That's where usually we watch along to a movie, talk about pop culture, talk about other movies. Sometimes don't even watch that much of the movie. We talk so much, but either way, that's usually on Sunday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern. So come over and watch a movie with us. Also, hit me up on social media, Jeffman316 there, mostly on Instagram, but I would answer on Twitter. A lot of people DM me there, and that's where I talk to a lot of you guys. And what are we doing today? This is the Jeffman316 Deadpool and Wolverine Trailer 2 reaction and review. Yeah, I know a lot of the main channels have already done that. I am going to go ahead and give it a shot. We're going to break it down. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to tell you what I like about it. Not much that I dislike about it, I'll tell you that. I will say this, I'm not a Marvel expert. I don't do deep dives into movies like this, like a lot of people that have dissected this thing to death. If that's what you're expecting, that's not what happens here. I'm just a movie lover. I'm going to watch the trailer. We're going to take it up, take it apart little by little for some of the things that I like. But this is not an in-depth breakdown based on the history of Marvel Comics. I know very little about Marvel Comics. I was a DC guy. So I'm just saying, if that's what you're looking for, then you're on the wrong channel. And I don't know what else to tell you other than
go fuck yourself.
yeah, so Wolverine said it best. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the trailer here. I'm going to probably, because I'm afraid of copyright issues that I've had while doing trailer reactions, I'm going to probably have the volume turned low. I'm going to probably put it small on screen. I'm also more than likely going to mute it sometimes, slow it down, pause it, talk about it, because that way maybe it'll be less chance that I can get hit by copyright claims. So but either way, let's go ahead and add the trailer to the stage. So we got the Wolverine, Deadpool Wolverine. This is the second trailer, the one that just dropped. We're going to watch it. We're going to react to it. Like I said, if you don't hear much, it's because it's low on purpose. But let's get into it and let's go. So we've got
you're not welcome
Wolverine in a bar. It's happened in a lot of movies.
Just give me one more
So I thought that was kind of cool.
Hi, Peanut.
Deadpool shows up.
Come with me right now.
It's a little witty banter back and forth, so you can tell they got some fucking chemistry right from the beginning. I love this line coming up there. Case of the whiskey dick claws. That's funny as hell. Pulls the gun on him. Says smile.
I suggest you reconsider.
That's cool. I love that smile. Wish they'd lingered on it a little bit. So here's the first thing. What is this, the landscape here of where they are? If we reverse it a little bit and you look, if I can catch it right on, that's the 20th Century Fox logo right there laying on the ground, right? Like, where would this be where that would be canon? Or is that breaking the fourth wall there? Are they on a, like, I don't, that's one of the parts. This movie's probably going to break the fourth wall like more than any Deadpool or any other movie ever. So I'm looking forward to that. But I thought that was weird with the 20th Century Fox logo there. This is where they were fighting or at the very end of the last trailer. So you see more of that. Wolverine standing over probably Deadpool. Then they show like flashbacks where, Deadpool's talking about the family that he has. So I love that they bring back characters from the other movies. That's obviously from, the X-Force guys. That's Peter. Awesome that they, that they brought Peter back. So, what happened is Deadpool, fixed Cable's time traveling device. He went back, time traveled. He's fixed, he's in a world where his quote unquote family still lives.
That I've ever cared about.
There's Vanessa. Man, she's one of the best parts of the movies. I hope she's in it a little bit at least, because man, she is fucking hot.
Tight.
Yeah, tight. She is tight. So hopefully we'll get to see some of her other than just this birthday party scene.
Is that what you said when your world went to shit?
So this is a version of Wolverine they're showing here who's obviously failed in an attempt to save the world. Or it could be Old Man Logan. I'm not going to dig too much into that lore. People, I don't want to spoil too much. But there's a possibility it's a version of the Wolverine that's killed the other X-Men.
Come again.
And so he's basically living in a world of regret. So this is where he's telling him that. And then there's some more epic scenes of the fighting. Is when he got claws to the dick. And then, I love that where he's shooting him. in the sides.
Want to
Now
talk about
this
what's
is
haunting you, or should we wait for a third act flashback?
where he's talking about a third
Go
act
fuck yourself.
flashback. I think that might have been what you saw with Wolverine when he was dropping down on his knees. So the movie, obviously, the movie comes out in July, and this is the part I'm gonna mute because it's got the Madonna song, "Like a Prayer." I love that. So as we get into this, you got the slow mo. There's one thing I wanted to show you guys, as far as this scene here. If you can see it, let's see if they show it right there. The store that they're in. Let me see if I can make that bigger. Liefeld. What does that say? Just Feet. So that's obviously a dig on the creator, the artist that created Deadpool. He retired from writing it. That's his last name, and he was notorious for not being able to draw feet well, from what I understand. So I think that's a dig at him there. So let's get into the movie. Let me go ahead and put it back. Let's keep playing it. So I like that, slow motion walk out there. That's kind of cool. I'm afraid to unmute it too much. Let's see what we got.
Soaking wet right now.
Yeah, I'm soaking wet too. Look at those claws, man. Way better. That's one of the things that I hated about that X-Men Origins Wolverine movie. The claws were CGI and looked like horse shit. This looks like it's going to be full-on gore, rated R violence here. So I like the fact that they're not toning down Deadpool now. This is what you saw there. Let me pause and go back. If you're not aware of who the villain is in this, if I can fucking stop it. Right there. If you're not familiar with who that is, that's going to be the big bad, the villain, I'm assuming, in this. Let me get you a larger view of that. So that's Professor X's sister, Cassandra Nova. And you can't see it here because my video isn't that clear, but I'm going to show you a slide that shows you. So a lot of people have zoomed in, and also explain. Do you guys know what she's coming out of there? I thought that was pretty epic. So let me go ahead and start playing it. Let me get it back where it was. Their epic fight again. There, it looks like Deadpool is getting new blades, swords. And from what I've heard, the rumor is, and I don't know anything about the comics, adamantium is what Wolverine's claws and stuff are made out of. I think, and it's adhered to his bones. That's what Deadpool's swords are going to be made out of. That's fucking itself. So there's nothing like, I love these taglines that come through. There's nothing like coming together. Now that cloud there that you just saw, is that the same cloud entity, whatever you want to call it, the monster that was in the Loki show? And then also, do you familiar with what that is there? Let me make it bigger. Do you see that scene there of where they're walking out of? That's Ant-Man in his large form, dead, and when the helmet opens up, you can see it's his fucking skull there. You saw his teeth. Now, with what else was there is everybody's breaking down this scene here. These are characters from the X-Men universe, and I've got a slide that supposedly somebody is breaking that down. So if you don't want to see that, I'll let you know when I'm getting ready to put it up, and you can skip over that. The other thing, I'm going to leave it large here for 1 second, is I've seen somebody, I didn't do it, but they zoomed in on this frame here, and they say this car is similar to the one that Tony Stark was working on in the first Iron Man, and that there's an actual Iron Man logo on the hood ornament there. Now, my video, the quality wasn't good enough for me to show you that. I don't know how they got that, if maybe they got it in 4K. I'm not sure, but we're going to go ahead and continue from that. So that's some cool little drops there. But the other thing is everybody's talking about is where are they in these scenes where they're fighting and where that car was and where Ant-Man is and like where they're driving. The theory is it could be the Void, like from the Loki series, of where all these time variants and the people that they pull out of those timelines, they drop them in here It's almost like a Mad Max type
Who knows if
environment,
you live or
and
die?
they're there to fend for themselves. So I like when she's controlling his blades, and he actually digs them into the ground. That's kind of cool. And then you get the two of them, two of our heroes.
Go.
Yeah, let's fucking go. Coming together, going through a little portal, obviously, that we've seen in all the Marvel movies usually created by, Doctor Strange, Wong.
It's the one thing that Feige
And this
said
is the one thing I
off
like.
limits.
They're
about Bolivia
literally
and Mark?
breaking the fourth wall by talking about Feige, not allowing them to make references to cocaine and stuff like that in the movie. And I thought that was kind of cool how they included that in the trailer. So yeah, LFG, and in theaters July 26th. So what do you guys think of that trailer? So before we dig into it a little bit, and I give you just my gut reaction. I almost said guttural. Yeah, guttural roar maybe. This is what I was going to show you, some slides that I got here. This is where somebody posted one of the movie theater display standees. Look, Wolverine has actually got sleeves on there, and if you watch the trailer, it looks like he might have ripped those off, so you can show his guns. But either way, the other one that I got here is this is a closer scene. If you look behind her, Cassandra, you can see the wheelchair of Professor X. So that was, like I said, that's Professor X's sister. And then this is one that was showing that the scene with Ant-Man's body, dead body, the helmet, the skull, is actually canon to the story. It says, like, in this frame that was in a comic, in a dystopian future, Ant-Man's giant corpse has been laying out in the open for decades. And so they're literally like walking out of his skeleton corpse. And then this is the one I was telling you about. Now, it might be a little hard to see, and I'm not going to zoom in, but they took that whole area where all those people were when Cassandra was walking out of Ant-Man's skull, and they're saying that a lot of them look like characters that have shown up in other X-Men movies. Now, I'm not going to break it down because some of them were in like X-Men First Class, X-Men 2, all that. So you got Callisto there, you got Azazel, as I pronounce the name, you got Arclight, Pyro, and I'm pretty sure I've seen Pyro in one of the other trailers or behind the scenes clips, so I do believe he's in there. You've got Russian guy, which you just go by the shirt. That's probably what it is. What is that, Quill? Not sure about that one. A lot of people are saying this. Let me remove my banner real quick. That this is Sabretooth. So I'm not sure about that one. Lady Deathstrike, I'm pretty sure. One of my friends saw what looked like the knives coming out, or looked like claws, and thought that it might be the little girl from Logan, but it's not. It looks like it's Lady Deathstrike. And then Toad. Now, I did see another clip online, or a photo that somebody had that pretty much said that Toad was going to be in there. So some of these, I'm pretty sure that's who they are. And it would be great because they could be variants that are pulled out from different timelines brought into here. So I just thought that was some little quick things that I could tell you guys about that would make it more interesting and bring it to where they are. Obviously the main plot is the TVA is going to get Deadpool to fix some shit in the universe. We get the TVA in the trailer. You saw the TVA from Loki in the first trailer. So that was going to be part of the main plot. But I just think that everything about that trailer made me more psyched, more jazzed up to see it. It's like a fucking adrenaline rush. And by the time it gets to the crescendo at the end of the trailer, I feel just like they do, man. I mean, what more can you say? This thing had the perfect, what would you call it? Like the perfect tagline or motto for the movie. I couldn't think of a better way to say it myself of how excited I am to see this movie when it comes out that first week, man.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be saying to my wife and everybody, man. Let's get to the theater, man.
Let's fucking go.
Wolverine, I love it. Let's fucking go, man. What else could you say? I am so ready for this. They didn't need another Marvel movie. They needed to clean the damn slate. The Marvel universe is stale. This is the only Marvel movie they needed out this year that matters. I think it's going to take it to the next level. I'm really glad that they're probably going to go all out, let them make fun of anything and everything, bring characters in. At first, I was a little bit afraid of maybe they would stretch the plot too thin, of have too many cameos and stuff. But I don't know, man. After seeing that, this thing could be 3 hours and I wouldn't care. I'd love every minute of it. So, what do you think of the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer 2? Hopefully I didn't spoil too much, and hopefully you guys probably saw that. There's other people that take deeper dives in there, but I'm not going to do that. That's the most important stuff. I don't want to know anything else. I probably know too much as it is, but yeah, I'm really psyched to see it. So what about you guys? So let me know in the comments down below. Support the channel any way you can. Like, comment, subscribe, share. If you want to support me, you can send super thanks or cash out. I would appreciate that any way you can support the channel. Hit the notification bell if you are a subscriber and you want to know when I post new videos. And I really appreciate you coming by and checking out this Deadpool and Wolverine trailer number 2, a reaction and review. Hopefully you're jazzed like I am about seeing the movie, and I cannot wait. Yes.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, that's all I can say about that. So until next time, boys and girls, this has been JeffMan316. I'm your pop culture reporter. I'm signing out saying, you guys be safe out there.
I am soaking wet right now.
Mr. Mayor, Chief, ladies and gentlemen.